purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
What's up, Big League? It's your boy, head coach of them boys, Luke Boehm, the Big League newscaster. Let's hop right in it. What a big week one. A lot of upsets, a lot of winners, a lot of losers, a lot of close games, some ass whoopings. Let's hop right into it. So, week one. It's in the books. It's done. You won, you lost, kiss it goodbye. It's behind you, time to move forward. So we're going to start off with the first matchup here. Was between me pussy, me Dak, me shot versus you like thought. And let's just face it, the current champion scored 165 points. I think a league high this week. So he's number one and starting off first place. Can't take it away from him. The man did it. And you like thought with a good performance with 135 points. So nothing to worry about as far as performance, but you just got bested. So, first off, we're going to start off with me pussy, me Dak, me shot. We're going to go back and forth, side to side, each position. Ben Roethlisberger played and had 25 points. I think he kind of started off slow, but he ended up doing just fine. Anything above 20 with a quarterback with me is a satisfying feeling, and he got 25. And actually, that's more than Patrick Mahomes, who got 23, which you're not going to see that every week, but it happened. So, Big Ben, good for you. David Johnson looking like he's in his old form, being with the new team on Houston. Got 19.9 points, did very well. Melvin Gordon, 15.6 with Denver. Not bad, not terrible, acceptable. Is it Melvin numbers like he used to? No, but 15 points, I'll take it. Kareem Hunt, which actually out-carried Mr. Chubb. So, is that going to be an every week thing that he out-carries Chubb? Probably not. Are they going to pretty much be close to splitting carries? Sure, why not? But Kareem Hunt in a PPR setting, not a bad deal. Derrick Henry, 16 points. Very strong performance. Julio Jones, the dog, 24 points. Playing in Atlanta versus Seattle. Wasn't enough for Atlanta to win, which is good for us Saints fans. Tyler Lockett, 17 points. Also a good performance. Then you got the biggest performance, but Davante Adams, 41 points. What a great show up this Sunday, Dan. Will he do this every week? No. But will he get one touchdown a week? I think he will. Davante Adams is that's Aaron Rodgers' guy, you know? But he had a huge week this week, and it paid off. DJ Shark, 11 points. Little basic bitch numbers, but it's above 10. Tight end surprise, Dallas Goedert. Instead of Zach Ertz, it was the Goedert show. He got 24 points versus Jeremy's Hunter Henry with only 12. Keenan Allen, I'm going to be honest with you. With Eckler's performance and Keenan Allen's performance, we'll get into Eckler later on. I think the Chargers offense has some work to do, but it's Keenan Allen. He's going to have good weeks, but this week he only got 7 points. Nothing to brag about. Jamison Crowder got 24 points. He had a big touchdown with the Jets. And we're not going to talk about kickers and defense as usual. So, this week, it was undeniable. Jeremy beat Jeremy Buffkin, 165 to 135. Both teams performed well, but Jeremy got the nod. Next matchup, Creamy Beige versus. It's so painful to say this name because it's not true. The Unbeatables. 77 points out of the Unbeatables. 134 points out of Creamy Beige. One team showed up. One team was sleeping. So let's start off. Creamy Beige with Aaron Rodgers, 34 points. Outstanding. Drew Brees, only 16 points. Joe Mixon, 6 points. Mark Ingram, 2 points. Chris Carson, 24 points. I like Chris Carson this year, even though he recently got traded off to Michael Thomas, who's out for a few weeks. So sorry, but joke's on you, Charlie. But, you risked it for the biscuit. It just didn't pay off. James Conner, 3 points. Yikes. Julian Edelman, 13 points. Him and Newton had a little jiving going on. Probably going to be better moving forward. T.Y. Hilton, 9 points. DK Metcalf, 19. Had an awesome touchdown from Russell Wilson on that 4th down play. Michael Thomas, 4 points. Darren Waller, 10 points. Rob Gronkowski, 3 points. Saquon Barkley, 12 points. Saquon got me a little nervous. That O-line is garbage. I don't know who watched it last night, but good Lord, that O-line's trash. Allen Robinson, 12 points, which he now wants to leave Chicago if you haven't heard the news. So, to sum it up, Creamy Beige, 134, Unbeatable, 77. Got a lot of work to do. Creamy Beige, good job. You got the win. Next match was the closest match of the week. It was my match between me and Mike. 142 to 144. So painful. It hurt. And it was brought to my attention today, which I didn't even consider thinking about. Had that kicker not fucked it up for Joe Burrow, not only would he have put Joe Burrow in overtime, but he would have gave Luke Boehm the win at 145 to 144. So I blame that kicker. We both played well. Both teams did outstanding, but Mike just had that edge on me. He wouldn't go away, and he earned it. He got the win. So, Matt Ryan, 27 points. Tom Brady, 22 points. Todd Gurley, a little underperformance. He still got a touchdown and got the volume. I think he'll have better weeks coming for myself. I got 13 points. James White, 8 points. Clyde Edwards, 19 points. Great performance. Could have been more. Couldn't get in the end zone that last series, but it's okay. I have high hopes for him. Raheem Mostert, 25 points. Robert Woods, 17. Adam Thielen, 31 points. A lot of people are going to say, oh, those were garbage points. Garbage points are still points. Adam Thielen got it done. Tyler Boyd, very disappointing in him. He didn't get that many targets. He will be seeing the bench this week, 7 points. Tyreek Hill, 15 points. Hayden Hurst, my tight end, 6 points. Not too upset because of the targets I know he did have that just got broken up. Could have been good, but he only got 6 points. Not that good. Travis Kelce, 17 points. Josh Jacobs, one of my bread and butters, did amazing. I think he's going to continue to do amazing. Vegas loves him. I love him. 35 points. Michael Gallup, only 8 points. So, it all comes down to it. Main score, me, 142. Big Mike, 144. I lost. Moving on. Next game, Cerebral Assassin versus the Villain. Cerebral Assassin, 114. The Villain's poo-poo, 94 points. Another under 100 point performer this week. And he's Muff Cabbage. Jared Goff, 10 points. That's poo-poo. Dak Prescott, 18. He will have more later this season. Not a big fan of golf. Christian McCaffrey, 28. Alvin Kamara, 23. Antonio Gibson, 6. Boston Scott, 7. Cooper Kupp, 8. Christian Kirk, 1. Chris Godwin, 13. A.J. Brown, 8. Mark Andrews, I was high on him during the draft, and it paid off. He's got 2 touchdowns this week. Will it continue? We'll see. I think so. 22 points. George Kittle, dealing with an injury now, 9 points. Zach Ertz, 10 points. It was the Go Dirt show. Marquise Brown, 15 points. So, Cerebral Assassin capitalized with 114, sneaks away with a win versus Villains, 94 points. He is doo-doo butter. Good job, Frank. Next match. Cream of Blue, with 107 points versus my dad's fastest swimmer with 134 points. Great performance. Let's start it off. Deshaun Watson for Kareem Alou, 21 points. Cam Newton, 25 points. Is he a force to be reckoned with this season? We'll see. I think he's going to do good with Mr. Belichick. And it just shows you how good Mr. Belichick is. Le'Veon Bell, 6. Ezekiel Elliott, 27. He definitely ate that game. Austin Eckler, 9. They just couldn't get it going. Nick Chubb, 5 points. I don't know. We'll see. The Browns are garbage. DeAndre Hopkins looks like he's in D-Hop form. It doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. 29 points. Marvin Jones, 9. Will Fuller, 19. Calvin Ridley. I thought he was going to have a blow-up season. It looks like it's starting to be that. 33 points. Blake Jarwin, 2. Tyler Higbee, 7. Tariq Cohen, 6. Mike Evans, 7. And it ended up with Mr. Kareem Alou losing to my fastest swimmer. Good job, Corey. Take the W and run with it. And the last match for this week was Brady Bunch with 146 points versus Trump 2020, barely breaking 100, 100.9. Kyler Murray, 27 points. Lamar Jackson did his thing, 30 points. Kenyon Drake, 14. Aaron Jones, 17. Dalvin Cook, 21. Devin Singletary, 10. Juju Smith-Schuster, 24. Amari Cooper, 18. DJ Moore, 9. Hunter Renfrow, 4. Jack Doyle, 7. Evan Ingram, 2. Stephon Diggs, 16, and Kerryon Johnson, 1. So, Brady Bunch runs away with 146, outstanding performance versus Trump 2020 with 100. Good job, Luke. Now, let's go ahead and hop into week 2. Let's get this ball rolling here. Okay, this week I play the number 1 man in the league, the current champion, me pussy, me Dak, me shot. Both of us perform well, and I think it's gonna be an outstanding matchup. So we're gonna start off with Jeremy. He's got Big Ben in Denver. At home versus Denver. We'll see how that goes. Then you got David Johnson versus Baltimore. A better defense. Let's see if Dave can keep it up. Kareem Hunt this Thursday night versus Cincinnati. Julio Jones gonna do what Julio Jones does at Dallas. Devontae Adams playing Detroit. He's gonna do good there. Tight end, Mr. Godert. We'll see if he can sustain that momentum. And then you got Keenan Allen versus KC. Hopefully that high-scoring game will keep the ball in the air on that side of the field. Then I got Matt Ryan at Dallas. You got Todd Gurley at Dallas. Hopefully him and Gurley can get something going, throw him a little dump ball, and get a little touchdown for myself. Clyde Edwards, so excited to watch him perform again. He's playing at the Chargers. Robert Woods playing at Philly. John Brown playing at Miami. I like Mr. John Brown this year. They definitely want to use him. He will be replacing Tyler Boyd for me this week as my wide receiver too. Hurst, can't really say anything about him. He's a rookie. We'll see what happens. Josh Jacobs versus New Orleans. Hate to say it. I think he's getting at least 2 against our homeboy Saints. So, me and Jeremy, can't really tell you who's going to win, just like I said with me and Big Mike. I wasn't sure, but I think it's going to be a tight match. It's going to be exciting to watch. Next match, we got Cerebral Assassin versus Unbeatables. Unbeatables looking to bounce back here. Cerebral Assassin's looking to pounce and get his 2-0 going. I ain't going to lie, Frank. Can't get a better team to play for week 2. Sorry, Lindbergh, but it is what it is. Frank's got Jared Goff at Philly. McCaffrey at Tampa. A little divisional game. Got Gibson at Arizona. Cooper Kupp at Philly. Kupp, we'll see. Kupp got his attention, but I don't know. I'm kind of glad I took Robert Woods this year over Kupp. It was a big choice. Then you got Godwin at Carolina. Mark Andrews, he's going to get his at Houston for sure. Then he's throwing in Zach Ertz in his flex. We'll see. I might be the Go Dirt show. Might want to make a change there and throw somebody else in your flex. Then you got Lindbergh with Drew Brees. Mark Ingram. Drew Brees is playing Vegas, playing at Vegas. Mark Ingram playing at Houston. Let's see if he can get it going better this time. Chris Carson playing the Patriots. Chris Carson's going to get his. T.Y. Hilton, let's hope he can get a better show up here versus Minnesota. Allen Robinson, who knows? He may not even be on a team after this week. If not, he's playing the Giants. Then you got Jared Cook, hit or miss. James Conner, I know he's dealing with an injury. We'll see if he can get it going. I know you got rid of Mike Thomas for Carson. That was an outstanding move, my man, and I think it's going to help you. But I'm going to have to go with Frank this week. Frank, you're going to go 2-0. Lindbergh, you're going to go 0-2. Next team, you like Thon versus my dad's fastest swimmer. These are Jeremy Buffkin, 0-1. Corey, 1-0. So now you got Jeremy Buffett and Patrick Mahomes playing the Chargers. Patty Mahomes going to do his every week. I ain't got to talk about him. Melvin Gordon playing at Pitt. We'll see what happens there. Derrick Henry versus the Jaguars. Derrick Henry's a beast. Tyler Lockett at the Patriots. He's that deep threat, so we'll see what happens. But also Metcalf's a deep threat, so who knows? But Lockett's going to get his. You got Slayton. Slayton had a great game. He's playing at Chicago. Let's hope he gets that ball rolling, continues. Then you got Hunter Henry versus KC and Jamison Crowder versus San Francisco. Going on to my dad's fastest swimmer. You got Cam Newton at Seattle. Let's see how that goes. Ezekiel Elliott playing Atlanta. Zeke's going to eat. He's going to get his again. Nick Chubb, hopefully he gets a better week, but I don't know. Cleveland's garbage. A.J. Green. Mr. Burrow definitely liked him some A.J. Green this week, and I think that's going to continue in Cleveland Thursday night. Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is the man over there in Atlanta with Julio Jones, and I think Calvin's going to continue to boom. He's going to do great. Then you got Higbee as a tight end, and Mike Evans, who was dealing with a hamstring injury, but he was moving pretty good with that hamstring injury. And I think he's definitely going to be more involved next week versus Carolina, versus Tampa. I think Evans is going to have a bounce-back week. So I'm going to have to go with Corey here. I think he's going to go 2-0, and Mr. Buffkin's going to go 0-2. Sorry, Buffkin. Next match, we're going to go to the villain. Villain's garbage. Luke, good job. You already won this week. You're going to be 2-0. Emil, I just don't know what to tell you. You're lucky I barely lost this week because you'd be down in the dumps. But we are currently tied for the league fee next year, so you're lucky. But you're not going to get out of this week easy. You got Dak Prescott playing Atlanta. He's going to do good. Alvin Kamara versus Vegas. Alvin Kamara definitely looked like his old Kamara self, so he's going to be a monster. It was definitely the Dobbins show in Baltimore. So playing Dobbins, that's a good play. Mark Ingram was sleeping. Let's see what happens. Kenny Galladay, I don't know, playing Green Bay. They always play each other good. You got Brown with Tennessee. They had high hopes for him. Didn't really do too great. Let's see if he bounces back versus the Jaguars. Then you got Greg Kittle, tight end, playing at the Jets. He's dealing with that injury. He's questionable. We'll see. And you got Marquise Brown with Lamar Jackson is throwing him the ball. And Houston. So, next, we got Brady Bunch, Kyler Murray playing at Washington. Should do great. Then you got Kenyon Drake playing at Washington. Kenyon Drake looked like he was doing pretty well for himself. Let's hope he keeps it up. Dalvin Cook. I mean, need I say more? He's playing at Indy. Stephon Diggs. Didn't really show up that much, but let's see. He might wake up versus Miami. Juju Smith-Schuster. He had a great game, and I think he's going to continue to do that versus Denver. Then you got Jack Doyle in Minnesota, and Moore for Carolina at Tampa. I'm going to already go with you, Luke. You got the W this week. Emil, eat shit. All right, let's go. Next match. Buckmaster versus Creamy Beige. Creamy Beige coming off of 1-0. Buckmaster, 1-0. One team's got to lose. Somebody's going 1-1. Let's start it off with Buckmaster with Tom Brady playing Carolina, another divisional game. Tom's probably pissed off right now. I think he's going to do a lot better versus Carolina. Then you got James White. Let's hope they get a better connection there in New England with Cam Newton playing at Seattle. Raheem Mostert, he's going to keep doing what he does versus the Jets for sure. Adam Thielen, fucking massive game last week. I think he's going to continue that versus the Colts. Tyreek Hill, don't even need to talk about it. Kelsey, don't need to talk about it. Gallup, I think he's poo. I think he's your big poo in your on your team, but you know, hit or miss depending on the game that's being played with Dak Prescott. Aaron Rodgers going for Creamy Beige at Detroit. He's going to do what he does. He'll get over 30 this week. Joe Mixon, I think he's complete dog shit. He's probably going to get 8 points versus Cleveland this Thursday night. Saquon Barkley playing at Chicago. Very concerned about Barkley's O-line. Didn't really seem like they were doing too much, but it is Saquon. He might bounce back. We'll see. Edelman for New England playing at Seattle. Then you got Metcalf playing in New England. Metcalf's going to go ham. Then you got Waller playing New Orleans. I think Waller's going to get in the end zone for sure versus us. Then you got Odell Beckham. Sorry you have the curse, but he's playing Thursday night versus Cincinnati. He's going to be hit or miss. I'm going with Buckmaster this week. Sorry, Charlie. You're going 1-1. Big Mike, you're going to go 2-0. And the last matchup, we got Cream of Lou versus Trump 2020. Very close friends, DBZ fans. Let's go. You got Reynolds playing with Garoppolo at the Jets. You got Frank Gore playing San Francisco, the old man getting at it. Austin Eckler, I think he's going to have a better game versus KC. D-Hop, I don't need to even talk about it. Robbie Anderson, he had a big touchdown this week, I believe. And we'll see what happens with that at Tampa Bay. Then you got Noah Fant for Denver playing at Pittsburgh. We'll see. And Will Fuller, you know how that is. He's healthy. He's available. He's going to get his. Then you go into Trump 2020. We got Lamar Jackson playing at Houston. Lamar Jackson is going to do what Lamar Jackson does. He'll get over 30 points. Then you got Aaron Jones playing Detroit. I think he's going to have a great game versus Detroit. Singletary at Miami. We'll see. Golden Tate, not a fan, playing at Chicago. Amari Cooper, let's hope he gets his from Dak Prescott playing Atlanta. I think he will. Amari Cooper's getting in the end zone. Evan Ingram, wasn't impressed with the Giants, so we'll see. He's playing at Chicago. Then he's starting Adrian Peterson, the old man in Detroit, playing at Green Bay. I'm going to have to go with Creamaloo this week. Sorry, Ryan. You're going to go 0-2, and Matt, you're going to go 1-1. Well, boys, that's it. Week 1's in the books. Week 2's coming up next. Good luck to everybody. Peace out.